Crabman here, and today we're going to play through SmackDown Just Bring It Story Mode with Chris Benoit. Okay, for this story mode, I don't really have a particular path in mind. Just going to play through the story mode and see if we can get to the WWF title match at Wrestlemania. Vince always comes out to start unless you're a champ. Chris Benoit got a huge opportunity for you and involves you and the tag team titles. Well, I don't want to be the tag champs with Chris Jericho at the moment, or with Kurt Angle. That was a awesome team for a very short amount of time. So I'm going to go it alone. No, I don't want to form a tag team.
We can't miss Raw tonight.
Okay, I respect your decision. This decision for the tag titles might not come your way again. That's right with Chris Benoit. He wants the WWF title. Kind of a shame he never really won the WWF title until he won the world title at WrestleMania 20. It was kind of a little bit of a push for him in the year 2000. Oh, here comes Kane.
6 pounds, the big red machine, Kane.
I love that mask on Kane. That was his best mask. I think this is probably his best look with the singlet. I did like the big red sleeve as well. But this is a pretty good look for Kane. And Kane will call out the WWF Champion, which currently in my game here is the Big Show. He won it as I'm playing through everybody. He was my first wrestler to go on to win the WWF Championship, and that run through also unlocked Mick Foley as well. Big Show, you can't hide backstage all night. I missed the voice box. Big Show. And also for this bit, for some reason, it's so slow. I think I've said this every time I've got to this part, but it's so slow. Come on out here and face me in the ring. Could speed it up a little bit. Maybe it's trying to lengthen some of these story modes. Obviously, Big Show's not going to come out. You know who it's going to be. Out comes Benoit. Not too great on the mic was Benoit. A man of few words. Do you know what? I'm going to run down and attack Kane. Benoit wasn't one for talking trash on the mic. Alright, let's go. Gee, Kane's on top early. Maybe this was a mistake. Where's Kane going? Maybe we can go out the ring, have a bit of a brawl. Let's pull it now.
Bang!
Try and get him into the stairs or use one of the tables.
Irish whip.
Oh no.
Scoop slam. Takedown. How persistent. Kane looks furious tonight.
Oh, nice power slam.
Power slam was executed.
I was going to get him into the stairs very easily. Just keeping a weird distance. Maybe on the table. Or whip me into the crowd. Should be a weapon in here. The mop. Oh, the mop's in here. Yeah, have some of Moppy. Perry Saturn's mop. You knew the weapon grapples in Just Bring It? Nope. They must have come in later. Maybe shut your mouth. Maybe here comes the pain. That was pretty cool. Let's use the camera.
It's close to the
I think this battle is just
Benoit.
until a knockout, so maybe I can just keep using the camera.
Whoa! Whoa!
I don't seem to counter the weapon shots very much.
Whoa! Chris Benoit is different from other superstars.
Actually, I think you can throw it.
Hey, hey!
Kane's out of it. So I can get him into the stairs. Yeah, finally.
Gonna work.
Alright, I'm gonna try and bring the stairs in the ring. Quite hard to see over here.
Oh,
Oh.
Chris Benoit is a great WWF superstar.
scoop slam.
Takedown.
He's going for the back.
Alright. Time to get serious.
World
Let's get the mob back. Hit him with a few Germans. Slide. Nice, Kane.
Reverse DDT.
There's a hard shot.
Come on, Chris.
Chris Benoit is fired up for tonight's match.
Nice. Obviously wrestled in
He's running in.
ECW for a little bit, but mainly for WCW before he came over to the WWF with the Radicals. Kind of the story was in WCW at the time was WCW had lost a lot of money, and
Serious competition.
the wrestlers were told, oh, anyone who doesn't like it, anyone who wants a release can just go, thinking that no one's going to turn down hundreds of thousands of dollars a year and just walk out on the company. So, you know, Benoit and Satin, Eddie Guerrero and Malenko all asked for their releases and they were all granted. So, gee. How interesting. Just got submitted really easily. Hold on, Benoit. You can't walk around doing whatever you like. This was similar, a little bit similar to the Bubba Ray Dudley storyline, except they didn't really mean to lose. It was really interesting. It was really, really hard to lose. It took ages. And Kane just submitted me really quickly. Weird. Alright, well, let's go through this match. Same match, but you start with half your health.
Weighing 229 pounds, from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, Chris Benoit.
Alright, Benoit's entrance. Out comes Kane.
Weighing 326 pounds, the Big Red Machine, Kane.
Alright, I might need to concentrate a little bit more this time. I just didn't think I'd get submitted with a
Announcing tonight's event.
kind of a sleeper or a chinlock. I wasn't really even paying attention to
That's dumb.
what was happening.
Rowan ringside.
Hey, don't ignore me.
History will be made tonight.
Well, this might be an interesting Chris Benoit story if we
Kane and
just lose and then lose again.
match up tonight. The competition will be in the singles match.
Diving headbutt. Yes.
But
We can't take our eyes off this match.
Some German suplexes. Need to be a little bit more ruthless. Or toothless aggression.
Oh, there's the takedown.
Interesting, because the singles matches generally aren't too difficult.
German suplex.
And that
Executed. The attack landed on the back of the head.
beatdown was strange, really strange.
Will do well tonight.
Maybe I didn't press something to try and escape the move, and that's why I submitted, but still very strange. Nice move on the ropes. Nice armbar from Benoit.
he's an animal.
In control of this match,
Everything in his way. I'm surprised.
even with half health. German, oh, tilt-a-whirl, backbreaker.
Important match.
Nice, another roll through into an armbar, working on the arm, ready for that crossface.
Counter.
German. Nice, Chris Benoit, well in control. This is better.
Toe kick.
I don't know what happened before.
It's different from other
Still in a little bit of shock.
That is harsh.
Doesn't boost your
Enjoying this.
SmackDown made a much, the diving headbutt. I don't think Benoit will have any other signatures. I think he's just got the crossface, that's all. Lots of Germans. Alright, we're ready.
That was excellent.
A big pump handle from Kane.
What a match. Chris Benoit.
Try to set him up for the crossface. Lots of counters.
Serious competition. Did you see the intensity? There's the takedown.
Don't really want to do the crossface here.
This
Counters again.
definitely continue after this match. Chris
Oh, release German. Nice. Oh, he's probably done.
face.
There we go. There's the crossface right in the center of the ring.
Crossface.
It's a little bit... Yeah, Kane gives up this time. A lot of times they won't give up. You just have to pin them.
Here is your winner,
Benoit's the winner. Strange blip earlier. Let's see where this should take us to SmackDown, where I can have a number one contenders match. Kane's not happy. Don't think you can get away. Good for you. Keep up the good work, Big Red Machine. Keep walking. You can't beat me, even though you did earlier tonight, even though it wasn't a match. Alright, let's move on to SmackDown. Let's save it later. Saving takes ages. Also, saving takes half a memory card slot as well. Takes 4 megabytes out of your 8 megabytes. Oh, here comes The Rock.
weighing 275 pounds, from Miami, Florida, the People's Champion, The Rock.
Haven't seen The Rock much in story mode so far. Actually, I don't think I've seen The Rock at all. Listen, it's hard to believe it, but people are talking about me and Chris Benoit, who was closest to a World Wrestling Federation title shot. Yeah, that's about right. Some of these are a little bit unrealistic. Me and Bubba against The Undertaker. Rock and Benoit would be a good number one contender match. I'm the only one who deserves a shot at the World Wrestling Federation title. Going into WrestleMania 17. WrestleMania X-Seven. I'm never quite sure how you're supposed to pronounce it. I'm pretty sure it's still 17. If you're serious about challenging me for the title, come out here and face me man to man. Yeah, let's go out on this stage. Here I am. Love it. Here I am, Rock. Didn't even play my music. So why don't you shut that big mouth of yours? Also, you can use that for the next game title. I guess you were pretty serious, just like me. Rock's looking confused. No witty retort. I'll show you the difference between me, the number one contender, and you tonight. That's 3 things though. But that's okay. Oh, now there's the SmackDown intro. So I assume it will be Rock Benoit in a number one contendership match. Since I know I can pretty much beat you in any contest, how about I let you choose the match type? This is good. This is a match type I've been wanting to choose. I did this in the Big Show playthrough. And I think I picked a street fight. And I haven't unlocked Ultimate Submission yet. So pretty good for Benoit. Ultimate Submission. Oh, that's fine. It's a perfect match for me to show you what a pathetic wrestler you really are. I'll be seeing you around. At least they both kind of got finishes. I don't know if The Rock would have the sharpshooter yet in this game as a kind of third finisher or submission finisher. Ultimate Submission on SmackDown.
Weighing 229 pounds, from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, Chris Benoit. weighing 275 pounds, from Miami, Florida, the People's Champion, The Rock.
And I think this match stems from an Ultimate Submission match Benoit had with Angle at, I believe, Backlash or Judgment Day in 2001. I think that match was a 30-minute Ultimate Submission match, if I remember correctly. I might not, it was a long time ago. So I wonder if this has a 10-minute time limit or 15-minute time limit. I can't remember, it's been a long time. Here we go, 10 minutes. I think that's quite long.
Tonight's event.
Bear with me for the 10 minutes of this match is one of the longer story playthroughs.
And what a matchup it's gonna be.
And these two battled
Let's introduce the superstars.
at
What will the outcome of this match be?
The arena is packed.
The Rock and Chris Benoit.
Unforgiven 2000?
Special match will be.
But I'm really delving deep. Now some of these pay-per-views are getting
We can't take
to be nearly 20 years old. The memory gets a little bit hazy.
Scoop slam.
I used to know them all. Years ago I could probably tell you every match of every pay-per-view. Because that's how awesome I am. Definitely awesome
the back of the head.
with my knowledge of wrestling.
Rolling armbar.
Chris Benoit and
Maybe I'll have to dig it out on the network and watch this later. Benoit versus Rock for the WWF title. It was definitely in 2000 because Rock won the title at King of the Ring, the 3-on-3 tag match with Vince and Shane against Rock, Undertaker, and Kane,
Took the back.
and then defended it at SummerSlam in the triple threat against Angle and Triple H, where Angle was supposed to act knocked out for the whole match, and then was legitimately knocked out going through the announcers table. Oops, wrong way.
you after this match.
So it must have been, I reckon it's Unforgiven,
Really is.
that it was Rock, Benoit, and then I think Angle beat Rock for the title at No Mercy,
Hey, hey.
and then Angle had that really weird match with Undertaker at Survivor Series where
Suplex.
Undertaker wore the snakeskin pants for reasons only known to Undertaker. It's like someone must have seen him wearing those pants and thought, is he Undertaker? I'm just not going to tell him, but you look ridiculous. And then... No.
He's pissed.
The counter.
And then Armageddon was the six-way Hell in a Cell where Angle retained. Rumble was that really weird match with... I know we're going off on a different wrestlers here in the WWF title, but it's where
Sure, Chris Benoit.
Angle defended against Triple H, but they were both heels, which was really, really weird. And they still wrestled for like 20 minutes. So it's like, you're both heels, and you can wrestle at the Royal Rumble, and you can wrestle for 20 minutes. Really strange. And then Rock finally won the title at No Way Out 2001, going into WrestleMania 17, which is the pay-per-view we're headed to here, where
I want to see Chris Benoit.
Austin challenged Rock for the title,
The fans are enjoying this.
and Austin obviously won in the greatest pay-per-view of all time. Oh, Northern Light suplex.
Right suplex.
He's going for the pin.
Alright, nearly time. Nearly crossface time.
Chris Benoit.
It's easier than trying to put it on Kane. That should be the first fall.
Face. Oh my God.
There we go.
The arena is feeling the heat.
What are you doing?
This special match will be an important match.
Thanks, Cole. Special.
Bang.
So hope you guys are enjoying the video. The aim is...
Seems effective.
It sounds so easy now, but the aim is to play a story mode with every single character. So when you see the playlist, you'll either see it'll be full. I think there's about 42 characters, or I will have given up somewhere halfway through. It's going okay so far. It's good fun seeing some of the other cutscenes.
That's not
Just somewhat weird. They require you to lose to see some scenes where it's kind of really unnatural, and as a kid I never really figured out
a long time.
how to unlock a whole bunch of stuff because I didn't have a guide.
And The Rock.
There was no real way of knowing unless you delved into some old message boards. Oh, there's a second submission. Whereas even now I'm looking at, you know, message boards from 2001 and 2 just to see how to do some of these story modes and just to see some of these scenes as well.
I think this is good. People's
Oh,
chant
thanks, Daz.
is incredible.
I don't really see The Rock getting a submission on me because unless he has the sharpshooter, I don't even think he has any holds. Like Benoit's got some arm bars where you might get a submission.
I'm sure that arm is hurting pretty bad.
Yeah, I think almost every time I put a submission on Rock now, he'll tap out if it's an arm submission.
Chris Benoit is feeling different tonight. What a counter!
They probably still had limb damage in this, but just couldn't see it like later games. Kind of any arm move now. Pretty much any arm move gets a submission, apart from that one because I said it.
It's payback time.
The fans love The Rock.
Dude, 10 minutes is a long time in this game as well. So well done for sticking along. Probably time to ask for a little like down the bottom and a quick comment.
He's pissed.
Help some of these videos. This one might get some views.
Oh, superstar.
Like sadly
Excellent
the
move.
the Bradshaw or the Bubba Dudley
He's the great one.
story modes might not get a lot of views. That's okay. But plenty of other videos on my channel as well from when I started. I've got some interesting little snippet if you can find on the playlists. I have some
Irish whip.
2007 to 2009 British wrestling as well. Hey, the People's Elbow. Still love that he could take the elbow pad off and just fling it into the crowd. Then do the other elbow pad. And then if he had none left, he'd just look at his elbows and kind of shrug and then do the People's Elbow anyway. Yeah, there's some 2007 to 2009 British wrestling featuring some guys who are in WWE now. So go have a look. There's some pretty cool old matches. A few full shows
Before. I can't believe it.
I'm surprised.
to look as well. We've got some gameplay footage from, you know, PS. There's the sharpshooter. There's the sharpshooter.
The contest can.
I was wondering if he had the sharpshooter. I think it's quite going to be enough to get 3 submissions left, or 3 submissions back. Yeah, there's some gameplay videos. Just have a look through the channel. Some early stuff where the channel wasn't very big, so I didn't really get a lot of views early on. Also, I didn't really know how to tag things properly as well, and I also didn't know how to do thumbnails. So just improving all the time. There's a crossface.
Crossface. Crossface. Oh my God.
So early on, I put some, you know, I'd have some gameplay, but
Eyes off. This
didn't tag it very well and didn't do thumbnails very well.
will be an historic.
So there's some cool things there as well. A few JRPGs, a few gameplay, lots of wrestling on here obviously. You've got lots of Royal Rumbles, even a ECW Hardcore Revolution Royal Rumble, which is basically Warzone and Attitude reskinned. Except they put in a barbed wire match as well, which is, it's really just a little bit funny. It's just they replace the ropes with barbed wire and you just lose a bit of health if you get whipped in. And lots of blood. But essentially it's Warzone / Attitude reskinned with ECW characters.
Wrestler.
And apart from that, it's almost exactly the same.
German suplex.
But it's cool because you can still do a Royal Rumble.
The DDT was executed.
And yeah, heaps of other things on the channel as well if you want to have a look.
This rivalry will.
Some collection videos. I'm trying to get a few more collection videos up. I have lots of games I've collected over the years. The PS4 collection video has been quite popular. The Switch one is going okay. I actually filmed gameplay of each of my games. It took quite a long time to do. And there's a small 64 collection video. I don't have heaps of games for the 64, but I've got a few good ones. There's another tab out.
Who's going to be the winner?
I think the full game playthroughs, there's some cool things there. The Bouncer for PS2, which is one of the first games that came out for the PlayStation 2. Very short. I think people are annoyed that the game cost, you know, $60 to $100 based on where you live. And my playthrough is an hour 44. And with an hour 44, there's probably 45 minutes plus of cutscenes as well. Beautiful cutscenes for 20 years ago.
Nice one.
But I think some of these early games, you know, like this game, like Just Bring It Here, they were full price releases, but they didn't have a lot of depth. Whereas when you started getting to Shut Your Mouth and Here Comes the Pain, those story modes were really, really fleshed out. And I aim to play through Shut Your Mouth next, which you just pick one character and play through. I believe it's like 2 full years, if I remember rightly. When I played it years ago, I picked Rhino because Rhino was one of my favourite wrestlers. I don't really know why. He's okay. But instead of like picking Rock or Austin or one of the really good guys to go, I'm like, yep, let's play through 2 years as Rhino. Probably the only one who did that. Oh, here's the rock bottom. It's not going to matter. 4 submissions ahead. Let's see if I can get one more submission in.
Special match will be an important match. The Rock is feeling different tonight.
So well done for making it through this match. This has been one of the longer stories.
That's not gonna work.
Last minute.
Defense.
Dodge the attack. Chris Benoit and The Rock are competing continually.
Yeah, I don't think...
Electrified.
Well, at least not on Facebook. Oh, not Facebook. Here we go, here's a submission. Should be a tap out. It's academic. On YouTube, I don't think anyone has uploaded story mode with every single character. So hopefully that's something I can do that's unique. Always looking to do, you know, some unique things for the channel as well. So as I've got a lot of wrestling games, I can play through some of these ones, and this is a little bit easier to stomach than SmackDown 1, SmackDown 2, and gee, playing through the story mode of Attitude or Warzone, gee, that would take forever, and there's really not much going on. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, can we get one last submission? Oh, we do. Right on the bell, 7-1.
Here is your winner, Chris.
Germany versus Brazil. Benoit is your winner. Oh, here's Big Show. Love him wearing the title as well. Must be a tight fit. Whoever decides to challenge me, well, I assume it's Benoit because he won the match. It won't matter. His music started at a really strange point there. This title will always belong to me. I'm the WWF champion.
Attention.
No. Just need to remember to save when I finished. Don't want to erase all this work. Here we go. True champion has fought his way to the top. The Big Show. A battle-tested warrior who will let nothing get in his way. Finally, 2 of the most dominating forces in the World Wrestling Federation will collide. Ellipsis at the end if you don't know what those 3 dots are called. Means a pause in the text. And what will be a historical moment in Federation history. WrestleMania 17. Best one ever. Not if it was headlined by Big Show and Benoit. Comes out for a promo, he's the champ, he can do what he wants. Well, it's the Big Show. I think this belt looks damn good on me. Don't you guys think so? Maybe he changes attire as well. He goes from the singlet into the shorts. He kind of does cutscenes in the shorts and wrestles in the singlet, which is kind of weird. Who else thinks they deserve to wear the World Wrestling Federation title? Rock, Austin, Angle, Jinder Mahal. Oh, Vinny. No chance, so that's what you got. Awesome straight fight with Shane McMahon at this WrestleMania. Had it all. Mick Foley, Linda, hoofing him in the nads. Hold on there, Big Show. Before we waste any more time listening to your useless rambling, let's talk about my interest of a fair match. You want your match to be fair, don't you? I don't know why there was any thought the match wasn't going to be fair. So, in best interest of fairness, I, myself, Vinnie Mac, will be the special referee for this important match tonight. It will be a last man standing match. Hope you all enjoy the match. Remember a Big Show last man standing match against Shane McMahon? I believe there was one against Alberto Del Rio on SmackDown where he might have lost the world title. I hope I remember that correctly.
World Wrestling Federation Heavyweight Title.
Alright, let's go. Last man standing, special referee, WWF title match. Benoit, Big Show.
Weighing 229 pounds, from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, Chris Benoit.
Well, let's wait for the champion, the Big Show. Here it is, Chris Benoit's biggest moment of his career.
Weighing 500 pounds, from Tampa, Florida, the World Wrestling Federation Heavyweight Champion, The Big Show.
Here he is, he's changed into his singlet. He's ready for action. His actual match on this pay-per-view was against Kane and Raven for the Hardcore title, which Kane won, actually pinning the Big Show, and not Raven, who was the Hardcore champion at the time. Really entertaining match, love that match.
Just introduce the superstars.
This is a sacred fight. Nobody can interrupt the match.
Shut up.
The Big Show and Chris Benoit will be having a match. There will be a World Wrestling Federation Heavyweight Title match tonight. Showing the pride of a champion. There will be no disqualification in the last man standing match.
I love that move.
Alright, well I assume we can use some weapons if it's a last man standing match, so let's see what's out here.
DDT. Look at the neck.
Kind of want to whip Big Show out of the ring first, otherwise he won't, pretty sure he won't follow. Whoops, press the wrong button. Oh, sorry Vince.
Excellent moves.
That's not going to help
Chris
me.
Benoit will definitely become a part of history in the WWF.
That's it, come and follow me out. Beautiful power slam.
Trying to hang in there.
Head on over. Oh, it's the box. These weapons don't really ever change. It's always the box over this side. Moppy on the other side.
Who's winning?
I wonder if I can throw the box at him. It stays over here. I'm not sure the box is a very exciting weapon. Why is the box in the crowd? Is someone sitting on it? There's no seats? Where are those special WrestleMania seats you get if you pay $600 to sit in the front row? With a big WrestleMania 17 seat. Or you're just sitting on a box. 70,000 people.
Like this people.
Your seat is a box.
Chris Benoit is different from other superstars.
Just trying to throw the box at him. Come on, Big Show. Let's try and put you through the table. Come on. Make it exciting. Tip the table on you like Alberto Del Rio did.
Took the back.
Oh no.
This last man.
Atomic drop through the table? Oh, off the table. Come on, Benoit. Let's pull him out of the ring. Oh. I don't know if you can, I don't know if you can get weapons from under the ring.
Who'll be the better fighter tonight?
Oh, lovely German.
Now,
Look at that attack.
what will the outcome of this match be?
Bang!
Huge backdrop.
Choke toss.
Did you see the intensity?
It's close to the hometown of Chris Benoit.
Oh, headbutt on the way up.
You won't be able to get a day for a long time if you get beaten by that.
The fans are enjoying
Alright,
this.
I wonder if the crossface will put him down for a while.
Submission.
Like, obviously not to tap him out, but just to
I think this is good.
incapacitate him.
Just stop it.
Great reversal. Let's hit him with a German.
Oh my gosh!
The attack seems to be aimed at the back of the head.
Chris Benoit is fired up for tonight's
She's doing pretty well. Hey, crossface.
Crossface. Crossface.
That's it.
Here's the finisher.
Let's see if he'll stay down. Count, Vinny, count.
What happened next?
Oh, gee, none.
electricity in the air.
Don't know what I'm going to put him down with if
Diving headbutt.
crossface won't keep him down. He just stomps.
Good.
Chris Benoit is a great WWF
Yeah,
superstar.
take that, Austin. Yes.
Showing some
Even an Austin middle finger, just to make it better.
What are you doing? Bang! Took the back.
Boom, huge German. Hey, there we go.
must be a tremendous amount of pain in the back of the head.
4. Still got a bit left.
You won't be able to get a day for a long time if you get beaten by that.
What a match!
It's ready for this.
Huge hip toss.
That's not gonna work. What a fighting spirit!
Alright, come on, Benoit. Come on, come on.
What a counter!
Big boot. Hogan style. Where's the leg drop?
The
Don't put me down with a choke slam. That is Benoit. He went down to Kane in the first match. Still really weird.
Oh my gosh!
Still don't understand how that happened. Oh, picking him up. He was probably done for. Don't really want to give Big Show a finisher.
Dodge the attack.
Oh dear.
We can't take our eyes off this match.
Nice suplex. Let's go to the top. Oh, that was a mistake.
Chris
Oh,
Benoit
nice drop kick.
and the Big Show are showing some serious competition. That's not gonna work.
I think another crossface might do it. I just don't want to get chokeslammed.
What a fighting spirit!
Or
Eight.
That was good.
choke tossed across the ring.
The contest continues. Hurry,
Yes.
hurry.
Down, down, down. Here we go.
Crossface.
Crossface, see if this keeps him out. Otherwise, might have to give him another German suplex. No, he's down.
What are you doing?
This should be it.
Cool.
This is a
Pose Benoit. Oh, 9. No way. Up at 9. Big Show might choke slam me for the 10 count here.
Get a day for a long time if you get beaten by that.
I'm lucky to see such an excellent match. Diving.
Oh, headbutt while he's up. Love it.
That was excellent. Excellent.
It's been another long match.
Snap, suplex.
I love that move. I'm surprised with his improvement.
This rivalry will definitely continue after this match. That's not gonna work. I think this is...
Alright, I'm deep into the 9th inning. Oh no, Benoit. I think a chokeslam might finish me off here.
It's payback time. Who'll be the better fighter tonight?
So many reversals. Come on, Benoit. Sorry, it's really uninteresting commentary at the moment while I'm commentating. I thought I had him.
Both superstars are showing some excellent...
Thought I had him at the last crossface.
takedown.
Where's the defense?
Armbar.
Chris Benoit is fired up.
So Chris Benoit won a lot of titles when he was in the WWF/WWE.
Excellent.
You know, World Heavyweight Champion,
Neck breaker.
Intercontinental Champion, US Champion, Tag Champion. I think that was it. Probably another title I've forgotten. Oh, Sharpshooter. Should have used this against The Rock. Didn't even know he had this move.
He's running in.
Yeah, obviously, being Canadian, everyone has a Sharpshooter.
Part of history in the...
Just didn't know he had it here on the game.
I'm sure that arm is hurting pretty badly.
Slide through.
I've never seen a fight like this before.
Let's just try and slide through into a German.
Won't last long.
There we go.
Back.
Oh no. Final cut. That's right, he doesn't have a choke slam. He's got the final cut. And he's got an alley-oop. Come on.
I can't believe it.
Come on, Benoit. Come on, Benoit. Come on, Benoit. No. No.
Here is your winner,
I knew a finisher would do me in.
Heavyweight Champion, The Big Show.
Oh. No.
Attention.
Oh, I can't believe it. I'm not playing it again. Big Show successfully defended the World Wrestling Federation title. Unlucky Benoit. If you hadn't unlocked it already, I've unlocked Mick Foley. If you lose this match, Foley actually comes out and makes it a Hell in a Cell. But if you've already unlocked him, there you go, he doesn't. Well, thanks for watching. Benoit unsuccessfully challenged for the WWF title. Stay tuned next for Chris Jericho. Maybe he could become the champion.